In the year 2347, humanity had finally achieved what was once thought impossible: contact with an interstellar governing body known as the Galactic Council. For centuries, Earth had been a speck of dust in the cosmos, unaware of the vast civilizations, thriving among the stars. But when humanity's first deep space probe, Voyager Omega, returned bearing messages encoded in quantum pulses, everything changed. The Council, a coalition of advanced species spanning dozens of star systems, was not pleased by this unexpected intrusion into their domain. They viewed humanity's rapid technological ascent with suspicion, fearing another reckless race that might destabilize the fragile balance they had maintained for millennia. And so, after decades of observation and deliberation, the Council sent its emissaries to deliver a chilling ultimatum. On a frigid morning in Antarctica, the delegation arrived. A shimmering silver disk descended from the heavens, hovering silently above the barren ice fields before touching down near McMurdo Station. The United Earth Government, UEG, formed out of necessity following global unification, scrambled to prepare for the historic meeting. Scientists, diplomats, and military personnel gathered inside the station's reinforced dome, their breaths visible in the sub-zero air. When the Council representatives emerged from their vessel, they were unlike anything humanity had imagined. Towering crystalline beings, their forms refracted light into dazzling rainbows. Their voices resonated telepathically, bypassing language barriers entirely. Each word carried weight, as if spoken by the universe itself. "You are young," one of them began, addressing the assembled humans. "Your kind burns brightly but consumes recklessly. We have watched your wars, your exploitation of resources, your disregard for life. You are a spark threatening to ignite a fire across the galaxy." The room fell silent. The UEG ambassador, Dr. Elena Vasquez, stepped forward, her voice steady, despite the gravity of the moment. "We mean no harm," she said. "Our history is flawed, yes, but we are learning. We seek only to coexist peacefully." The crystalline figure tilted its head, a gesture eerily human-like. "Coexistence requires trust. Trust must be earned. Your actions thus far give us little reason to believe you are ready." With those words, the Council issued its warning. Humanity would be confined to its solar system indefinitely. Any attempt to venture beyond it would result in immediate intervention. To enforce this decree, the Council deployed massive orbital constructs called Sentinels, giant machines designed to monitor and suppress any unauthorized space travel. As the delegation departed, leaving behind a palpable sense of dread, humanity faced a choice: submit to the Council's will or find a way to defy them. Months passed, and tensions simmered on Earth. Public opinion fractured. Some argued that compliance was the only sensible path. Others saw the Council's restrictions as an affront to human dignity and potential. Among the dissenters was Dr. Arjun Patel, a brilliant astrophysicist who had spent years studying the Sentinels. He believed there was a flaw in their design, a weakness that could be exploited. Arjun assembled a team of like-minded individuals at a secret research facility buried deep beneath Greenland's ice sheet. Together, they worked tirelessly, analyzing data stolen from the Sentinels' transmissions. What they discovered astonished them. The Sentinels relied on a network of quantum entanglement links to communicate with the Council. If these links could be disrupted, even temporarily, the Sentinels would become inert. But achieving such a feat required immense power, more than any conventional energy source could provide. That's when Arjun proposed using Earth's geothermal reserves combined with experimental fusion reactors. It was risky, bordering on suicidal, but desperation drove innovation. Meanwhile, political leaders debated how to respond officially. President Clara Hayes, head of the UEG, leaned toward diplomacy, hoping to negotiate better terms with the Council. However, Factions within her government pushed for defiance, seeing the Sentinels as chains meant to keep humanity enslaved. One evening, as snowstorms raged outside the Greenland facility, Arjun stood before his team. "This isn't just about freedom," he said, his voice echoing through the cavernous lab. "It's about proving ourselves, showing the Council and the universe that we're more than just a primitive species playing with fire." His words ignited a spark of determination. Over the next several weeks, the team finalized their plan. They would launch a covert operation to disable the Sentinel nearest Earth, codenamed Operation Frostfire. Success hinged on precision timing and absolute secrecy. The night of the operation arrived. Teams dispersed across the globe synchronized, their efforts coordinating attacks on key Sentinel nodes. In Greenland, Arjun activated the fusion reactor, channeling its energy into a massive EMP pulse generator. As the countdown reached 0, he pressed the button. For a brief moment, the world held its breath. Then, one by one, the Sentinels flickered and went dark. Cheers erupted in the control room as confirmation came in. The quantum links had been severed, but victory was short-lived. Hours later, the Council responded, not with destruction, but with curiosity. Another delegation arrived, this time led by a new representative, a fluid, amorphous entity that seemed to flow rather than walk. Its presence exuded calm authority. "You have demonstrated ingenuity," it said, addressing the UEG leadership. "Perhaps we underestimated you, but understand this: the galaxy is vast and dangerous. Proceed cautiously, or risk losing all you have built." With that, the Council departed once more, leaving humanity standing at a crossroads. The Sentinels remained offline, their purpose fulfilled, for now. But the message was clear. The universe was watching. In the months that followed, humanity took tentative steps beyond its solar system. Colonies sprang up on distant moons, and exploration missions ventured farther than ever before. Yet the memory of the Council's warning lingered, a reminder of the responsibility that came with newfound freedom. Dr. Patel, reflecting on the events from his office overlooking Earth's blue horizon, felt a mix of pride and caution. Humanity had proven itself capable of defying the odds, but the real test lay ahead. Could they rise above their past mistakes? Or would the icy depths of space reveal truths too harsh to bear? Only time would tell.